Have you ever wondered what your dog actually loves most about you? Not the treats. Not the toys. Not even the walks, at least not in the way most people think. Because if you really pay attention, your dog's favorite things about you are often the smallest human behaviors, the ones you barely notice yourself. It might be the way your voice softens when you talk to them after a long day. It might be the way you pause at the door and let them come close before you leave.
Good boy.
It might be the way you sit down on the floor without checking your phone for once, and for that one little moment, you are fully there. And I think that's what makes the bond between humans and dogs so beautiful. Dogs are not watching us the way people do. They are not judging our status, our productivity, our appearance, or whether we are impressive. They are reading energy, rhythm, safety, familiarity, attention, presence. So in this video, I want to talk about the human behaviors dogs seem to love the most. Not in some overly complicated way. Just honestly. Simply. In the kind of way that makes you picture your own dog while you listen. And somewhere in all of this, I think there's also a quiet lesson for us. Because sometimes the things dogs love most about us are actually the best parts of being human. The first behavior your dog probably loves is something most people completely underestimate. 1. The way you say their name. You might say your dog's name dozens of times a day without thinking about it.
Good boy.
But to your dog, your voice is not just sound. It is emotion, intention, and connection all wrapped together. Dogs are incredibly sensitive to tone.
Wanna play ball?
They may not understand every word you say, but they become experts at reading how you say it. And over time, their name stops being just a signal. It becomes a feeling. When you say their name gently, warmly, playfully, your dog is not just hearing a word. They are hearing recognition. They are hearing, I see you. They are hearing, you matter here.
Come here, boy.
I've always found that kind of moving, because humans often think love has to be dramatic to be real. But dogs seem to understand something deeper. Sometimes love is just being spoken to in a voice that feels safe.
Relax.
And if you've ever noticed your dog react differently depending on how you say their name, that's exactly why. Say it with joy, and their body lights up.
Buddy.
Say it softly, and they lean in.
Good boy.
Say it after being gone for hours, and it's like the whole room changes for them.
Did you miss?
For a dog, their favorite sound in the world may not be a squeaky toy.
Let's play this instead.
It may just be your voice saying their name like it means something. 2. Your calm energy. A lot of people think dogs love excitement the most.
Boy, go get it.
And yes, dogs can get wildly happy and energetic. But deep down, one of the human behaviors many dogs love most is calmness. Not boredom. Not emotional distance. Calmness. The kind of calm that tells them everything is okay.
It's okay, little buddy.
The kind of calm that settles the room. The kind of calm that makes them stop scanning, stop guessing, stop worrying. Dogs are emotional observers. They notice tension in your body long before you say anything out loud. They notice rushed footsteps, a sharp tone, a stressed sigh, restless movement. And they notice the opposite too. When you move slowly around them, when you speak gently, when your energy is steady, you become easier for them to trust.
Good boy.
I think this is one of the most overlooked parts of having a dog. People spend so much time trying to do more for their dogs, when sometimes the biggest gift is simply becoming a little more grounded around them. Some dogs are naturally confident. Others are anxious, sensitive, or hyper-aware. But almost all dogs respond to a human who feels emotionally reliable. And maybe that's part of why dogs can be so healing to be around. They don't just want our affection. They invite us into a quieter version of ourselves. 3. Your predictable little routines. Dogs love patterns. They love the tiny repeated moments that make life feel understandable. The shoes you wear before a walk. The way you open the curtains in the morning. The sound of the food container. The place you sit at night. The same phrase before bedtime.
Time for sleep.
To us, these are forgettable details. To dogs, they are landmarks. Routines help dogs feel secure because routines make the world make sense. And when your dog starts syncing with your daily rhythm, that rhythm becomes part of their emotional world. I think this is why dogs often seem to know what's about to happen before we do. They are paying attention to patterns we barely register. And there is something so sweet about that. Your dog knows your habits. Your dog knows your pace. Your dog knows the difference between your, I'm leaving for 5 minutes energy and your, I'm really going out energy.
See you later, sweet boy.
They don't need life to be exciting all the time. Very often, what they love most is that with you, life becomes familiar.
Relax.
And honestly, familiarity is underrated. Humans chase novelty constantly. Dogs remind us that safety often lives in repetition. 4. When you get down to their level. This is such a simple behavior, but I genuinely think dogs love it.
You're a good boy.
When you sit on the floor. When you crouch down. When you lower yourself into their space instead of always making them come up into yours.
Missed you.
That physical shift matters.
Yeah.
From a dog's point of view, humans are huge. We are always standing, walking over them, moving above them, reaching down at them. So when you intentionally lower yourself, the interaction changes. It feels softer, more respectful, more connected. And maybe that sounds like I'm over-romanticizing it, but I really don't think I am. You can actually see it in many dogs. Their body language loosens. Their eyes soften. They approach more easily. They stay longer. Getting on their level says, I'm here with you, not towering over you. And I think dogs feel the difference between being managed and being met. One is functional. The other is relational.
You are
5. Eye contact that feels loving, not intense. Dogs pay a lot of attention to our eyes. But the quality of that eye contact matters. A soft look can feel deeply reassuring. A hard stare can feel uncomfortable or even threatening. That's why one of the human behaviors dogs often love is the kind of eye contact that comes with warmth. The look that says, hey, there you are. The look that carries affection instead of pressure. Think about those quiet moments when your dog is resting near you and you glance over, and they're already looking at you. Not because they need anything. Not because they want food. Just because they are checking in. Those moments say so much. And when you return that look gently, it reinforces trust. I think humans often underestimate how meaningful these silent exchanges are. We tend to value action more than presence. But with dogs, presence is action. Sometimes the relationship is built in those small, wordless moments where nothing dramatic happens, but everything important is there. 6. The way you celebrate them for no reason.
Oh, there's my good boy.
Dogs absolutely notice when joy is directed at them. When you brighten up just because they walked into the room. When you smile at them. When your voice becomes playful. When you clap for them over something ridiculously small.
Yes, good boy.
When you laugh because they did something weird and adorable.
You're so funny.
That kind of delight matters. Your dog may not understand the exact reason you're laughing, but they understand the emotional message. Being around you feels good. Your attention feels bright. Their presence creates warmth. And I think this is one of the purest forms of love a dog receives from a human. Not performance-based affection. Not, I'm proud of you because you did something useful.
I love you, buddy.
Just simple delight in who they are. There's something really beautiful about being loved like that. And I think maybe that's one reason people love dogs so much in return.
Boy.
Dogs don't just receive joy. They pull it out of us.
Boy.
7. When you let them be close without asking anything from them. Not every moment of connection has to be active. Sometimes your dog's favorite thing is simply being allowed to exist near you. No commands. No expectations. No, sit, stay, move, not now. Just closeness. A dog lying near your feet while you work. A dog resting beside the couch. A dog sitting in the kitchen doorway watching you do absolutely nothing interesting. These moments may seem insignificant, but I think they mean a lot to dogs.
Good.
Because they communicate belonging. Your dog does not always need your hands on them. They do not always need stimulation. Sometimes they just need to feel included in your space. And personally, I think that says a lot about attachment. Real closeness is not constant interaction. It is comfort in shared silence. That might be one of the deepest things dogs teach us. 8. The little rituals of greeting and reunion. If there is one behavior dogs never seem to stop loving, it is the way humans come back.
Hey there, good boy.
Coming home matters.
Oh, I've missed you so.
A lot.
Hey.
And not just because your dog missed you, but because reunion is emotionally powerful for dogs.
Oh, look who's home.
It restores the connection.
Happy.
It confirms the
There
bond.
you are, my good.
It closes
Hey
the
there,
loop.
buddy. Did you?
The way you greet your dog when you come home becomes one of the most emotionally loaded moments in their day.
Best.
Your facial expression, your tone, your energy, your pace, all of it matters.
Let's go for a walk.
Some people barely acknowledge their dog at first.
Oh my
Some people
goodness,
make it a
there's my
huge
baby.
celebration.
Hi, sweetie.
Every household is different. But one thing is consistent: dogs care deeply that you return and how that return feels. I've always thought that one of the sweetest things about dogs is how they make reunion feel sacred. Humans get used to each other too easily. Dogs don't.
Hey there.
To a
Hi,
dog,
sweetie.
your return can still feel like the best part of the day, even if it happens every single day. And maybe that's why those greetings affect us too.
Boy.
They remind us what it feels like to be genuinely wanted. 9. Your patience when they are confused or slow.
You can do.
Dogs love kindness, but more specifically, they love patience.
I'm here.
When they don't understand what you want. When they are scared of something silly.
See?
When they hesitate. When they get older and move slower. When they repeat the same annoying behavior because they're still learning.
Gentle. Good. Now.
The human response in those moments matters
It's
more
okay,
than people
don't worry, my
think.
good boy. There's.
A patient human becomes emotionally safe. An impatient human becomes unpredictable. And because dogs are so tuned into our reactions, patience is not just a training tool. It is part of the relationship itself. Personally, I think this is one of the clearest windows into
It's all right,
character.
buddy. We'll figure it out.
How someone treats a dog when the dog is inconvenient says a lot. It's easy to be loving when a dog is cute, excited, playful, and easy. It means more when the dog is messy, nervous,
It's all right,
slow,
my love.
stubborn,
Take your
or
time.
aging.
We'll get it together.
And I think dogs know that. Maybe not in words, but in feeling. They know who makes space for them when they're not at their best. 10. Gentle touch with the right intention. Not all touch feels the same to a dog. A quick distracted pat is different from a slow affectionate scratch. A rough grab is different from a reassuring hand on the chest or shoulder. A forced cuddle is different from touch that respects the dog's comfort. Dogs often love touch, but what they really love is touch that feels emotionally clear. Gentle. Warm. Predictable. Kind. The best human touch tells a dog, "You are safe with me."
Good boy.
And in many cases, dogs respond more to the emotional quality of touch than to the amount of it.
It's okay.
Some dogs want constant physical affection.
Good boy.
Others prefer brief contact. Some melt into chest rubs. Others lean into you quietly for 2 seconds and move on. Learning your dog's version of comfort is, in itself, a loving behavior. Because it means you are paying
You are
attention
so
to them as an
patient, aren't
individual, not just projecting your own needs onto them.
Yes, you are such.
And honestly, that matters in every relationship, not just with dogs. 11. When you talk to them like they understand your heart. People joke about dog owners who have full conversations with their dogs.
Any squirrels?
But I think
You are
dogs
such a
probably
good
love that
boy.
more than we realize.
Yes, you are.
No,
I just
they are
wanted to
not
tell you how
following
much I
every
appreciate
sentence.
you, boy.
But they are
Such a
following
good
your
boy.
rhythm, your
Yes,
tone,
you
your
are.
emotional
My best
direction.
friend.
When you
I
talk
feel
to
like
your
I'm just
dog,
spinning
you
my
include them
wheels,
in
you
your
know?
inner world.
You're
You
such
make
a
them
good
part of the
boy.
atmosphere of your
Come
life.
on, let's eat.
You tell
I had
them
such
about
a
your
long
day.
But you're
You apologize when you're late.
Oh, hey, I'm so
You ask them what they're doing even though they obviously won't answer. You narrate things in a
who's a good
ridiculous
boy?
voice because somehow it feels
You
natural.
are such a silly.
And I think dogs
You're such
love
a
that
good
because
boy,
it feels
aren't you?
intimate.
yes, you
Not intellectually intimate.
you're
Emotionally
such a
intimate.
good boy. I
To speak
value
to a
you
dog
so
regularly
much,
is to
you know?
acknowledge their
You really
personhood
are
in
my
your
best
life,
friend.
even if they are not
You are.
human. It says, you are not background.
Hey there, my sweet friend.
You are part
How
of this
you
home.
today?
And honestly,
You
I
make
think that
everything
habit
so
changes
much
us
better.
too.
I don't know what.
It softens us.
Thank you. You're
It
such
makes
a
us
good
more
boy,
expressive,
aren't you?
more playful,
Yeah,
more
thanks.
sincere. 12. The way you protect their comfort.
There.
Dogs notice who pays attention to what makes them uneasy,
What is it, buddy?
who gives them space, who moves them away
It's
from
okay, buddy.
chaos,
Let's go this way.
who notices when they are tired, who doesn't force social interaction, who advocates for them when they are overwhelmed.
It's okay, buddy.
This may not look dramatic from the outside. Sometimes it's as simple as not making them greet
It's
someone.
okay. You don't have to.
Sometimes it's choosing a quieter route.
This path is much.
Sometimes it's ending an interaction before the dog has to cope too hard. These choices matter because they build trust.
Here you go.
Your dog learns, over time,
doing so
whether you
well,
are
my
someone
good
who
boy.
understands their limits.
Good job.
And that understanding can become one of the most loved things about you. I think this is where love becomes responsibility in the best possible way. Not controlling a dog. Caring enough to notice what the
Hey there, big
dog is
guy.
actually feeling.
What's wrong?
13. Your happiness during shared adventures.
good boy.
Walks are not just exercise.
You ready
Play
to
is not
play?
just activity.
Good boy. All right,
Adventure
ready to
is
go,
not
boy?
just movement.
Woof.
Dogs love when you genuinely enjoy doing things with them.
Good boy. Look.
Not when you rush through the walk while staring at your phone.
Oh,
Not when you toss a toy absent-mindedly. But when you are actually in it with them.
ready?
When your voice is engaged.
Let's go for a walk.
When
want
your
the toy?
body feels
You want us a
alive.
toy?
When you notice what they notice. When the outing feels shared instead of managed. I think dogs can sense the difference
All right,
between
time for
my
a
human
walk.
is doing this because they have to and my human
are
is
ready
with
to
me
go?
right now. And maybe that's one of the reasons
There you
dogs
are.
make ordinary moments feel
Panting and
special.
Soft whimper.
You
Because
want
they
it?
respond
Okay,
so
here we go.
intensely to authentic participation. A 15-minute
Such a
walk
good
with real
boy.
presence can mean more than a much longer routine done mechanically.
Yeah.
14.
Okay, buddy.
Your
Come
forgiveness.
here. It's all right. Oh,
Dogs
hey
make
there.
mistakes.
It's okay, little one.
They chew things. They bark at bad times.
It's okay,
They have
buddy.
accidents.
Accidents happen.
They get
Oh, look at
overexcited.
you getting all zoomy.
They ignore you.
Come here, buddy.
They
Oh,
embarrass you in
here.
front of
Just
other
kidding, You
people.
don't need to beg.
And yet one of the human behaviors dogs seem to
Okay,
love
no
most
worries,
is our
buddy.
ability
Let's
to
start
let a
over.
moment pass and start fresh again.
Whimper, pant.
Dogs live very much in the present. When humans hold on to frustration too long, the emotional tone lingers in a way dogs feel strongly. But when you correct,
right now.
reset, and move on without turning the whole
That's a good
atmosphere
boy.
heavy, your
Come here,
dog
it's
feels
okay.
that too. I think forgiveness is powerful in any bond.
It's okay, buddy.
With dogs,
to play,
it becomes
buddy?
even clearer because they are so immediate in their way of living. They don't spend the whole day trying to decode moral failure. They just need the relationship to feel safe again. And maybe that's another thing they teach us.
Me too, buddy. No,
Not every
no,
bad
don't do
moment
that.
has to become a long emotional sentence.
It's all right. You're a
15. Your simple, undivided presence. If I had to guess the human behavior dogs love most, above all, it might be this. Presence. Not perfection. Not constant entertainment. Not expensive things. Presence. The moment you put your attention on them fully. The moment you stop multitasking.
There you are, my.
The moment you are not halfway somewhere else. Dogs are astonishingly good at recognizing when we are truly there and when we are only physically nearby. And I think that is why even very small moments of real presence can mean so much to them. A hand resting on their side. A pause during a busy day. A quiet look. A shared moment before sleep. To us, it can feel tiny. To a dog, it can feel like everything. Personally, this is the part that affects me the most. Because when I think about what dogs love in humans, I don't think the answer is really the most exciting humans or the most perfect owners. I think dogs love the humans who feel real. The humans who feel safe. The humans who keep showing up.
See ya.
The humans whose love can be felt in 1,000 small ways.
You're my best.
And maybe that's comforting. Because it means your dog is probably not asking you to be extraordinary. Your dog is not sitting there making a list of your flaws. Your dog is not measuring whether you did enough today. Your dog is not comparing you to anyone else. Your dog is noticing the softness in your voice,
Sweet boy.
the steadiness in your routine,
Hello.
the warmth in your greeting, the patience in your hands, the safety in your presence. That's what they remember.
You're
That's
such
what
a
they
good
trust.
boy. Such a
That's what they love. So if you've ever worried that you're not doing enough, maybe this is worth remembering. To your dog, some of your greatest acts of love may look almost invisible from the outside. A glance.
You
tone.
are my best friend.
A pause. A habit.
Good.
A moment of calm. A tiny ritual repeated over time.
Good boy.
And somehow, those little things become a whole emotional world. That, to me, is one of the most beautiful truths about dogs. They find meaning in what is genuine. They attach to what is consistent.
Good to see you.
They treasure what feels safe. And in doing that, they reveal something profound about us too. That maybe love was never mainly about grand gestures. Maybe, more often than not, love is a pattern.
Missed you.
A way of being. A collection of ordinary moments made meaningful because they are shared. So the next time your dog looks at you with that quiet, familiar expression, the one that feels trusting, soft, and full of something hard to describe, just remember, they may be looking at the version of you they love most. The gentle voice,
Such a good boy.
the safe energy, the person who comes back,
Boy.
the person who notices, the person who stays. And honestly, that might be one of the best mirrors a human could ever have.